Thursdays. And what I want to talk about is we just finished an amazing Ormax presentation contest, cutely put PressCon, the 30th edition. Of course, my topic was furniture and the history of furniture. I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but as I was doing my research, there was something that struck my attention, and it was about an iconic chair which is called the Eames Chair. And the Eames Chair, if you know, is also at MoMA, New York. It's an exhibit. And that set me thinking. I said, wow, why is this chair an iconic chair? Why is it relevant? How did it create history? And if you know, I love brands and I love how iconic brands have made its presence and mark. I want to share a few details about that. So the first thought that came to my mind is that Charles and Ray Eames, of course they were architects, and when they made the Eames chair, they lived design. And later when if you go to the MoMA website and check that, they lived their lives through design. Their home was exactly the same. Their creations were actually about how design thinking could be implemented in real life. So there was no switch between their personal life and their professional life. Everything was design. And it was impeccable design. And there is a picture of the anatomy of the Eames chair. And we will put this in our post. It just talks about it's like a masterpiece. It's the veneer, the size, everything has been thought through. And there'll be two ads also that we might show you. One is the Marlboro man. He's sitting on the Eames chair and it says, sit back and relax. And every time you look at that chair, you just feel relaxed. It's luxurious. It just feels that you're doing something that's comfortable, luxurious and comfortable. And there's another woman sitting on the Eames chair. And it is just style, design, luxuriousness and comfortable, and all of that through this chair. How did they manage that? So that's something for you to think about. The second thing is that they worked with a designer called Bill Stump. And the Ergon chair is also another iconic piece. But what I like about what Bill Stump said is, when we were thinking of the chair, we were thinking about postural needs and postural whims. Wow! And all that we do is think about needs, unmet needs, not satisfied. But what about whims and desires? And of course, Lucifer the serial comes to mind. But desires, we all have desires. We all have whims. Can brands look at whims as well? And that is why I feel that when you work with architects and designers and with design thinkers, suddenly there's magic. You're bringing out an aspect of your brand and it communicates something very different to the consumer. Just by seeing it, they get your message. Just by seeing it, they understand your philosophy. And for those who like design and if you like, visit the Herman Miller website. There's one article that they said, and I being a leader of Ormax, they said you have to catch culture in action. And I want to say what Charles and Ray Eames said. You have to live design and you have to catch it in action. So if you like what I say and you want to know more and you want to know these stories, reach out to us.